And before Yoko. Okay, people, so today we're gonna be talking about this clip. As you can see, we're just gonna keep on looping it. You're probably looking at it right now.
It is not good old snot bubble nitty.
This,
It is the anime equivalent. Unfortunately, it's Goku.
Toonzai decided they don't want Goku wiping blood off his face. They want him wiping green snot off his face. And this edit is strict directly from TV.
Hey, Saiyans have green snot.
Everybody got green snot.
Oh my god, people! Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Like
I told them, why watch anime when you got networks doing shit like this on TV?
it's like, what is wrong with them? Like, throughout the years, it just keeps getting more censored. But a green booger?
The worst experience to watch anime, man. I feel bad for
They didn't even need to put anything. They could have just had him wipe his mouth or something. People do that all the time.
Or just like, worst case scenario, it would have looked stupid, but they could have just simply painted over the blood.
I feel bad for the people that pirate that shit.
Oh my god, people. See, this is one of the bad scenarios where Toonami could lead. This could potentially be Toonami, which would be horrendous. I'm sitting here wishing and hoping that this is nothing like what Toonami would be, but this is definitely possible.
People want Cowboy Bebop and Cody Loco.
Yeah, Durarara, they got blood in that shit.
Like people didn't buy Cowboy Bebop when Toonami played 500 times on the fucking block.
What are some of the edits they're gonna do to other stuff?
Oh my gosh, it's like
they're doing it to Dragon Ball Z. Then what?
Imagine they put Fist of the North Star up there and edit that shit.
Yeah, Kensho's bleeding blood, green shit. Like,
dude, if they put on like a fairy tale, if they doing edits like this, what the hell are they gonna have Lucy with like a painted jacket on her everywhere she goes?
It's gonna look like I don't fucking know.
It's just gonna look terrible. Like,
it'll look terrible.
I can only imagine the censored Fist of the North Star. Every time he blows up someone's head, flowers come out.
Fly out.
Flowers.
They're gonna have a censored Death Note from a fun note. There's somebody's name in it. They have fun.
It's gonna be your like travel plan guide, like on Sayonara Setsuba Sensei. It's just a list of people he wants to kill himself with. Anime.
Hey, don't kill yourself there.
In the anime, it's called Travel Plan Guide. I think it might be that in the manga, but I don't know. I think somewhere it's more specific, and somewhere it's not as specific.
Matter of fact, the great title for this is Worst Case Scenario Where Toonami Could Lead. Something like that, because if this is what Toonami is, like Goku wiping green boogers off, imaginary ones.
Toonami, don't be 4Kids. 4Kids replace a rice ball in Pokemon with peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's not.
And donuts.
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 What's the point of that?
Oh.
If this becomes true, Toonami's gonna become irrelevant.
Well, it's coming on late at night.
Yeah,
so
it's midnight till 6. Yeah.
That's a pathetic timeline.
I told people that it's gonna be a Saturday, but it won't be like the classic. People think it is like, oh, it's gonna come on weekdays and weekends too. Like, no, it's not.
Well, it could lead that way. It could definitely lead that way, depending on the amount of success that they get. It all really depends on exactly.
I guess shit 1 month and people gonna go back what they're fucking doing on the computer. I bet you.
I'm gonna root for it just for the simple fact that I want more merchandise.
Well, you got to consider that everything that they're doing is just about money, and they just want to test it out, see how many people watch and whatnot.
I'm gonna support it. I'm gonna
take a note from what Bob said about the anime. You already had that shit. Like, you should buy it.
I know, it's been 4 years. You should already own the stuff. What I think about Funimation, not Funimation.
Don't forget.
Them.
It was clarified that there's gonna be new programming.
Yeah, that's exactly.
New anime programming.
I think it should be. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing the old stuff, but people harping on about having it.
You by now, you fucking clown.
I own Yu Yu Hakusho on DVD and Blu-ray.
Same here.
Please hear Yu Yu Hakusho.
Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that it's back because that's a great thing for anime in the United States. It's definitely great. The more anime out there, even if it is, unfortunately, even if it is censored boogers and stuff, in the long run, it is better because it's more publicity. But at the same time, as everybody's got a right to bitch about something.
No, this
Feel
isn't
that of
like
a trouble
a
maker.
rant, though. This isn't like a rant as far as like we don't want Toonami back. Just this is a
Yeah.
potential possibility.
Yeah,
Of
this is what network do to anime, like
Yeah.
shit like this.
Yeah,
Some
Actually, the famous YouTuber we all know and love is actually right. He said that it's doomed to fail. If you know who I mean.
Well, no, that's a fucking idiot. You know, he
Yeah.
has, regardless of what he says, he's a fucking idiot. He all he does is pirate anime. He don't buy a motherfucking thing. So anything he got to say is irrelevant.
what's doomed to fail?
No,
I think it could kick off.
What?
I think Toonami could kick off and do all right. It's just the whole thing with edits. I don't know what we're gonna be coming to if like what sort of pussies are we raising that are watching this shit.
I feel that people cannot stop. Don't have high expectations for Toonami, or have your hopes up so high, like you think Toonami's gonna come back doing some godlike, amazing stuff. Like holy shit, Toonami, yay! Like you better.
I want more like out of Toonami. One thing that I want is more merchandise in America for anime and manga. Like right now, I'm watching Reborn. I'm fucking loving Reborn.
Shut up.
And
In the now.
Who's calling me right now? Come on, leave me alone. Alright, I fucking like, I'm watching Reborn, and there's barely any fucking merchandise I can buy. Yo, this motherfucker called me again, I'm blocking him.
Yo, can you finish your sentence, please?
Alright, I want to be able to right now go and buy DVD 1 of Reborn, because I just want to own it, because I'm watching it through Crunchyroll right now, and I can't do that. What I want from Toonami is series like Reborn have an opportunity to come over here.
Yeah, that's one great thing. Like the more it's out over here, the more chances like further things are going to be. Like say for example, I really want them to put Fairy Tail on it. That way we can get more Fairy Tail.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Definitely, dude. And not only that, it'll lead to more merchandise.
More merchandise. And we need. I want to find some more anime like merchandising in general. You know, like apparel and stuff, shirts and hats and stuff. Like right now, the only place you can really get it is expensive on Amazon or Right Stuff, and they never have any of it. I've had a Goku hat in my cart. I've paid for it. I didn't pay for it because we'll get it for you. Apparently they won't because I placed that order a good like 5 months ago, and they're still saying we'll get it for you. Every like 30 days they give me an email update. Yo, we still working on it. Like shut the fuck up, give me my hat.
But the question is like they need Toonami to do these things, promote anime on their blog. They needed Toonami to do all this easy stuff they could have done without it.
Oh man, this is like I'm really like honestly right now pretty much the anime industry is putting their chips. All their chips is going to Toonami.
That's so bad though. That's the worst.
And unfortunately, this is like the only option right now. It's sink or swim for the anime industry.
Do people realize that's horrible? Why? Like all your chips on Toonami, which they can.
They're hoping for a boom right now because that's what the industry needs. They need, unfortunately, they need another Dragon Ball Z. They need another Naruto. That's
there's
what they
great
need.
Things out there, but it's just about publicity. There's great things on the internet, but the thing about the internet is that you got to find this stuff. That's why I like recommending anime stuff to people because it's hard to find stuff on the internet. Everything on the internet just goes by recommendations, pretty much. You can't just like sit back and turn the computer on and randomly watch anime. Not like the TV. That's what the appeal of the TV is. Just so many like random things, and you can just like, hey, let me just turn this on and give this a chance and turn out to like it.
It's like
that's your tray, ain't it, Jay?
Ain't so bad though. It's chips on Toonami, like, dang, that's ooh.
Well, apparently Goku's boogers ordered fish fillet. Fucking. I can't believe that this, like, I can't believe my eyes right now. Agree?
I know, Goku of all people.
With snot while he's fighting fucking what, Frieza?
The Saiyans bleed green, so this thing.
No, they leak snot green. Green snot. God damn.
Dude. It's like they could have at least, like, put Kitty's face there a second.
It's like, like, what they could have easily did was erase the blood, and since he has a little bit of dirt on his face, make it so that he's removing the dirt from his face.
Or you just like put the whole like sweat lines or something, just like you sweat and wipe his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
It's an unnecessary action. It doesn't necessarily need an explanation. He's wiping his mouth. You can wipe your mouth. You don't need to have it there necessarily.
No, but they gotta put a green.
Green booger, like I've been in a, I'm not like out there fighting all the time, but I know that your nose don't run when you're fighting.
Maybe if it's blood or something.
Yeah, maybe, or unless you're like, I don't know, got some sort of allergies or something.
Goku ate too many sensu beans, and guys,
just imagine like they fucking bring Reborn over here, and Reborn is holding like a fucking lollipop when he's shooting. Shooting magic. He's like,
yeah, and it's not even a
no.
gun over in the real thing.
It's like, yeah, it's like a lizard that turns into a gun. It's like they're gonna have a lizard turn into a lollipop and shoot magic out of it or something. And like replace, just paint the bullet.
And they're gonna have the Sanji voice go.
I think we just desensitized.
Oh man, people, this is the worst case scenario. So I'm just want to prepare y'all.
I hate to see the kids that grow up on. Well, I mean, there's people already growing up on it, but I mean, people are gonna find it regardless. People out there is gonna be watching. They're gonna be watching Goku swipe away boogers. They're gonna be watching Sanji with lollipops, and they're gonna go look up like bestiality porn on the internet. You know, you can't completely stop from doing that. But what about the people out there who only watch that stuff, who aren't desensitized to anything because of the internet? People who just don't have internet. They're like, how just immature are they going to be, and how sensitive are they going to be to the world?
Mm-hmm.
The world's going to spit them up and chew them out. But I think that's kind of what they want, and that's a whole different other topic.
Right, yeah, that right there could go on like a fucking hour.
Some new shit by Bob.
Always Bob Bizzle destroying the fucking thing. In the end, people, look at this image that has been probably looped a bajillion times. This is the worst case scenario.
Yeah, this is what networks do to anime people.
Yeah, we'll put Snot Bubble Nitty as like an Easter egg for anybody that watches all the way through at the very end. But last words, anybody?
Don't get the wrong idea. We're happy for it, but
definitely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's got to have a small downside or something.
This is the worst case scenario at the moment.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
Yeah.
My last words are Big's lips. Keeping it real.
Steve Bloom is going through hard times, and
editing animated voice acting.
Remember, guys, hashtag bring back Toonami.
Hashtag phone swag.
Hashtag phone swag.
He's Toonami check, so yeah, big check to Steve Bloom. Good job, bro.
Hashtag.
Story.
And we're off, people. Good day.
That's just unsanitary.